teach me to listen.
It's time, men. Young men from 20 to 30, we're getting together to get together in fellowship and talk amongst men how to become better leaders, better Christians, and better disciples. I'm going to be hosting at my home. You can look around right here.
I don't need to recognize.
And over here.
In the mirror.
We're going to be talking about masculinity and what that means to you and how the society has pressured you into doing certain things and you just feel like it's overwhelming, and that big burden you're trying to live up to, this big expectation that you're trying to live up to. We're going to discuss all those things, have some worship. We're going to have fellowship here as the music's going. We're just going to celebrate each other and encourage each other, build up Christian men friendships, and just encourage us to be the best Christian men we could possibly be. It's also going to be a night of vulnerability where people can open up and share. It's going to be a little bit smaller. It's hosting. It's going to be about 20 people maybe. So just a smaller crowd where younger leaders can come together and discuss how they're going to live out their faith through Christ in the upcoming years and months and in their environments right now. The second thing that we're going to be doing is also talking about what are we actually living for? What are the things that we are pursuing with all our strength and might? What are the things that we care about most? A lot of times with guys, we are extremely ambitious with the things that we want to accomplish, but we can get distracted and it can become a ego, prideful thing once we get into some of these things in life where all of a sudden we're entangled in it and we can't get out. We're ensnared by our own doing and the pressure of that, and also our desire to follow Christ, but we just don't have the time or the ability or the opportunity to do that. So we're going to help understand what men's motives are, if they're healthy motives or if they're unhealthy. We're going to be talking about all those things, and it's going to be a great night where you can just open up and share and fellowship with other Christian men. It's going to be exciting to see God work through them.
Still says I'm worth it. So take this beating in my heart and come and finish what you started when they say me.
Actually get together, worship a little bit. They're also going to pray a little bit. Some people are going to get up front and talk and just for the first time boldly proclaim their faith to other men in the room. They're also going to be vulnerable for the first time. This is a growing experience for all of us. I think that's necessary that we have leaders in the church, but we don't have leaders in the congregation. We need more men to actually get up and just share what they're going through, get prayer for the things they actually need to get prayer over, instead of being ashamed of it or feel guilty or feel judged that they're just going to come here and they're going to have a moment where they can share their testimony and where everyone can really define what the Christian faith means to them, the things that they're going through right now. It's so necessary for people to speak up, and it's been encouraging in my life, and I'm looking forward to this. God is calling me to do more things like this in the community, to help open up my home, open up my resources, open up about my faith and the things that I've gone through. I really want to make a difference for the kingdom of God. I really want to make a difference for this community. I want to make a difference for men. I've done a lot of things in my life for other men and jobs and careers and situations, the things that I produced, the things that I pursued, thinking that it would get me happiness, but it actually got me nowhere. I actually ended up in a worse position because of my ego and my pride. The pride that I thought that was going to give me happiness actually broke me and made me into a lesser human being. And I looked around and God was not there. The only person that was there was myself. The only person that was there was my ego. The only thing that was there was my pride, the things that I cared about, but I didn't actually ask what he cared about. What was his purpose for my life? What was the things that I was so concerned about? Why did I want it so much? And at the end of the day, once I had it, it didn't sustain me. The things that I thought would fix me, the things that I thought were broken with me, those are the things that they didn't sustain. The only thing in my whole entire life, while I'm going through hard times, the things that I've gone through, I know for every man in here, and it says that in the Bible, that we can fall back on him and he's going to be there to save us and rescue us and give us salvation, heal us and give us grace and mercy, the things that we need when we're broken the most. God is going to be there and he's going to help us. But after everything that we do, and there's men that go into their 40s and 50s still trying to fix themselves, still trying to think that there's something greater to live for, and they're lying to themselves by burying themselves in projects, burying themselves in all these different things, and also hiding from the pain, hiding from the sin, hiding from the rejection, hiding from God because they can't boldly proclaim him. Some Christians can't even say his name out in public. Some Christians can't even praise and worship the way they want to praise and worship because they feel like they're not worthy, or they feel like people are judging them, the judgment they feel from people, the pressure they feel to be perfect, the perfectionism that's in the church. and the perfectionism that men are trying to live up to, support a family and get $2 million in the bank, the things, all those pressures add up. And when we don't live up to those standards, we've come up short, and we know that we're all alone and we're depressed in our own misery because our expectations were to be what the world wanted us to do instead of what God wanted us to do.
So come and